I know I said no politics, but tonight's different. I know I said no politics, but tonight's different. You know, the government has fucked everything up. You know, giving the council the rights to stop people doing what they fucking want to do and enjoying themselves on commons, parks, and woodlands, you know. Fucking. It really pissed me off, man. No, I got an email today, yeah, from what one was it now? Croydon. And I'll read it out. I'll actually read you what I said to the council, right? And I will read you the answer, all right? All right, go sign in to my email. One down, two more to go. I emailed 3 councils yesterday. Parks, here we go. And I put the actual like title in the email: use of metal detectors in Croydon's borough parks, right? Park sites. This is what I sent them. Dear Croydon Council, 1, please, could you list the land areas owned by Croydon councils where it's permitted to use a metal detector? I just started the hobby and I'd like to know what parks, commons, woodlands are available to me to metal detecting, and if require any permit, and if so, how do I obtain a permit and the cost of getting such a permit, right? 2, I've read the council's bylaws and it states Part 7, other regulated activities. Metal detectors, number 48. No person shall, without the consent of the council, use any device designed or adapted for detecting or locating any metal or mineral in the ground, right? That's what it says in their bylaws. So it says no person shall without consent. It doesn't mean no, and it doesn't mean yes, right? So I put, so it states consent, meaning there is no real answer to this. There is no, yes or no, but asking permission is the best thing to do. So I'd like to get permission to metal detect on any of the borough's parks, commons, woodlands, or wasteland grounds available to me, right? If the consent or permission is granted, please can you send me a list of sites, locations, postcodes for where I can metal detect on, and any information on any required permit requirements, costs, and how to apply for the permit, right? So I know some it's like Epsom Council charge £40 per year for a metal detecting license, but they only allow 25 people to apply for licenses. So if 500 people apply for a license, it's first come, first served, she said, and only 25 people at that 500 will get a permit, and that's it. No one else. And I practically wrote the same thing, right, to 3 councils, yeah. Then I get a reply today saying, to Miss Morgans, I refer to your email message below that you have sent into the park's mailbox regarding the above subject matter. We have to advise you that we do not permit the use of any metal detectors on any of Croydon's park sites. park sites. She didn't say commons. She didn't say woodlands. She didn't say rubbish dumps. Not that I want to go to rubbish dumps because it's fucking full of rubbish anyway. Be lucky to find anything in there apart from trash. Tin cans, bottle cans, Pepsi cans, like, you know, fucking bottle, pull tabs and baked bean tins and fucking everything else. Because I don't really want to go on like any refuge fucking trash land here. So this is what pisses me off here, because like the council won't let you metal detect, and they've given permission for certain locations to be run by an organisation called what's it called? The Conservators. And the Conservators are the ones who actually look after the parks, right? The commons, the woodlands, and any other kind of like open field, open space, right? And even they will not allow you to metal detect on any fucking part of those locations, like parks, commons, woodlands, whatever, yeah. And I don't understand why, because like it's funny to me that yesterday I was reading an article that one of the I think it was Merton Council tarmacked a part of a historic location so they could actually like put like a pathway where the bus lane is and do one or other two little bits and pieces. And the Conservators fucking like was outraged, you know. You can't be doing this, and they was going to take them to court, but the council said, well, look, you know, we have to do it because, like, you know, was it London Transport? They paid for it, yeah, and they requested for us to do it, so we've done it, you know. But they should have asked the Conservators if it was all right, because they've given the authority for the Conservators to look after practically all the open space, but they didn't. So they just went ahead and, you know, done what they wanted to do, and the Conservators went apeshit over it, yeah. So this is what I understand, like, you know, the government gives the council certain notification that you can't do so much on certain open land, commons, whatever, yeah. But they're not actually the ones who's looking after them. All they're doing is going round collecting all the trash, you know, emptying the bins, and maybe like lawn mowing the grass. The Conservatives are the ones who actually go around and make everything's okay, I suppose, and making sure that the rubbish has been picked up. Otherwise, if it ain't, they contact the council and say, "Oh, get your ass down here. You know, we need all this trash removed." They keep an eye on, like, you know, the wildlife, the lakes, and all that kind of shit. Yeah. So, like, you're trying to fight two battles. Like, I contacted the golf course, local golf course, Mitcham Golf Course, just across Mitcham Common, yeah. And I phoned them and I said, "Is there any possible way I could do a bit of metal detecting on your land, right? You know, but not actually on the golf course itself, but in the wooded area?" Yesterday, I think it was, I got a call and I said, "Yeah, I can't see there's no problem, but you have to ring up the Conservators." And, you know, they all say yes or no. And I spoke to this guy, Martin, and he's a right snobby bastard, you know, thinking he knew it all. And he said, "No, you can't do it." And I'm kind of surprised that they said that it was okay for you to do metal detecting on the golf course land, you know, kind of thing. You know, it's, yeah, okay, I can understand, like, you know, it's a golf course, but we run it, we look after it, you know, and all that shit. And I'm thinking, here we go. So, like, the Conservators, I think, are probably worse than the fucking council. And it's the council's fault because they give the Conservatives more power. And I fucking hate it, you know. You know, you can't do nothing on any common, any land, you know, any park. You can't fly a fucking aeroplane. You can't fly a kite. You can't play a little bit of music. You can't dance. You can't even dance on the common. Seriously, you can't dance on the common, which I think is a total fucking joke. You know, what harm is it, you know, just like wiggling your fucking mask, you know? Well, is someone going to take it offensive and like ring up the Conservatives or the Rangers or the park or something, say, hey, that guy's or that female is like dancing, and they're going to get you kicked off for dancing? Seriously, there's a rule that you cannot dance on certain open land spaces run by the council. Go and check out the bylaws. Don't believe me. You can't fly a model airplane, can't fly a kite, can't put a little boat in the lake unless they're doing like an event. Then you might have permission. The only time you can dance on a common is when they're having an event. You know, it's a fucking joke. This country's well and truly fucking screwed up, and I blame the government for it because they give the council too many fucking powers. And like, you know, I have gone through some of the bylaws, and it says consent. What does consent mean? They will consider it. They will consider whether they will allow you to do any kind of like activity on their open land spaces, or they will consider saying, no, you can't do that in your open land spaces. Now, what happens if the council says yes, right? Let's just say this, right? I go and email the council and I say, yeah, fine, you know, you can go to these locations and, you know, do your metal detecting or magnet fishing as long as you clean your mess up after yourself and make sure it's safe after. So what happens? You go and you start doing what you need to do, like your magnet fishing or metal detecting. And some old biddy will probably come along and start bitching and ring the Conservatives up or the Rangers. And they'll probably come along and say, oh, no, you can't do that here. So you turn around and say, well, I've got permission by the council. Well, it may be council land, but we look after it and we're saying you can't do it. Yeah, but I've got, you know, like if I had, and I say, no, well, I've got a permission. You know, the council runs you, so you need to let me do what the council says I can do. And they're going to turn around and say no, because like the council may own the land, but we are the ones who look after the land, and it's our decision. So the government's given the council too much power, and the power from the council of like open these Conservatives up, and the Conservatives are worse than the council. Because like the golf course, I don't know if that's private land that they own themselves or if it's under the council. But the council has said that if it's land owned by a certain, you know, although it might be in the council area, but if it's like public land, not public, but private land, such as like the golf course is, and they give you permission to, you know, do whatever, then that's okay. But it ain't, because the Conservatives I can step in and call shit. That's what I'm fucking pissed about, you know. Yeah, they are, Jamie. Fucking smart. I'm surprised, like, you know, I'm surprised there's not a bylaw that you can walk around with a fucking camera next, or you can't take pictures. You know, the flash might injure a squirrel's eye, it might make him blind, or it might disturb the habitat, you know, especially at night time, or the clicking of the camera might affect some of the insects or the fucking like badgers or something, it might disturb their habitat. What else are they going to stop you fucking doing next? You know, you can't dance, you can't sing, you can't fucking fly aircraft, you can't put a boat in a lake, you can't. Some commons won't even let you run, you know, unless you've got like a permit. What else? You can ride a horse if you are sitting on a proper saddle, which is safely secured, and you've got a riding hat on. You know, I just don't understand where they say, well, like, you're digging into the ground. You're like possibly like killing a part of the plant life. Well, how about all the fucking animals that dig into the ground? Rabbits, badgers, fucking foxes, you know, hares, you know, even fucking little insects, they dig into the fucking ground, don't they, and eat away half the, you know, kind of like grass and everything, you know, so they can go and fucking feed the queen so they can lay the eggs and everything, you know. You know, horses, when they gallop, they're kicking up earth. Does the fucking horse rider get off and put the earth back down? No. You know, so look, you know, the animals are fucking digging up. Oh, moles as well, moles. They fucking like destroy the ground. So they can't turn around and say, well, like, you know, you're causing damage when all the animals are fucking causing more damage than anything else. There's so much damage over there by animals, like, you know, over hundreds of years. You know, I've even tripped over a fucking like foxhole or a rabbit hole or something like that. Should I go and like report that to the council and sue the council because they not covered up the rabbit holes? No, they're worried that, you know, we might make a hole and not cover it up properly, and someone will walk along and trip over it and probably injure themselves, and then they're going to start blaming the council, and the council going to say, well, it's a metal detector that's done it. No, it's fucking probably a goddamn fucking animal that's done it. Because I always, you know, if you look at my videos, I'm always like covering them holes back up. Now, what I think screwed this up, and I'm not saying everyone has, but like, you know, years and years ago when like metal detecting did start off, I suppose like a lot of people didn't cover their holes up. Too fucking lazy to do it, and that's what screwed it up for like metal detectors, I suppose. And if it ain't that, it's because like we might be taking a bit too much history out of the land. You know, we're not taking history out of the land. We fucking kind of like trying to save the history because, like, you know, coins disintegrate. They like, you know, they go rusty over years, and like that rust just like decays, you know. So we're trying to save some of the fucking like history before it like disintegrates in the fucking earth. You know, they can't say, well, like, you know, you're doing a bad thing, but how about all the archaeologists out there? You know, even Wimbledon Common, right? And I think I said this the other day, right? Wimbledon Common even rejected Time Team to go over and do an archaeology dig where Caesar's Camp is. So they got a park called Caesar's Camp and Caesar's Well. I might go over there next week. Not with me at Twitter. I'm going to take my camera and take some photos. And if I can clean one of the coins up that I found over there, I'll take one over to the Rangers. I'll say, this is what I found. You know, I want to give it to you. You know, and this is all I'm looking for. You know, I'm not harming anyone. But I know she did say, like, you know, there are people over there who are keen metal detectors themselves, that's, you know, members of staff, and they can't even metal detect on there. It's been very, on the odd occasion where someone might have lost their keys or like a ring or something, and they take a metal detector over, and someone's probably like rang them up and the Rangers come over and they said, you can't milk detect here. And they said, oh, I'm just looking for my ring or looking for my keys. And they say, well, like, you're supposed to ask, but, you know, we give you 5 minutes and that's it, you know, kind of thing. And you've got to try and, like, look for a ring or a bunch of keys within fucking 5 minutes. And it could be fucking anywhere, you know. I found keys on the common. I'm not saying what common, but there are commons I can do without fucking, like, getting into shit. Because it's like public land. And that's what some of this stuff is. It's public land, right? And it's run by the public. But it's not like run by the council or by the Conservators. It's run by the public. And you've got to try to find the right public land that you can, like, get permission to metal detect on, which I've now got to start doing. Now, I wanted to go down to Old Colston and do that Farthing Hill. Can't now, no, because fucking Croydon Council has turned around and said, no, you can't fucking metal detect anywhere, bastards. Hello, Rose, do you want to come in? I'll send you an invite if you want. If I can fucking get you on here. Miss Pennywise Paranormal. Come on, Rose, come have a rant with me. Don't make me video one ranting. If you want to come on, Aaron, I'll give you an invite as well. Whoever wants to come in. What happened now? Whoever wants to come in, I'll send you an invite. What happened now? All right, fine. All right, sent Aaron. Right. Now let's just know where you can go and do any kind of hobbies on any open land. It's a joke. It really is. As I say, the government's given the council too many powers, and I think they should, like, do like a review on, like, the council's bylaws and, like, you know, kind of like be a bit more what's that word? I can't think of the word, like, less powerful, you know. They sort of, you know, we've had these bylaws, you know, about time we changed them a little bit, you know, and, like, give the public a little bit more freedom, you know, kind of thing. Yeah, I won't be surprised, James. Yeah, that's another thing, like, you know, the council don't give a shit. You know, they think about themselves, you know, and their wages, but they don't give a shit about the public. No, it shouldn't take 6 hours to get a plumber around now. Budget cuts. Yeah, budget cuts. They didn't want their fucking wages to be cut, so they cut the budgets, bastards. That's why I can't stand up about the council. Budget cuts, closing things down, which the people need. You know, places to go to, and they're too tight-fisted to let us do anything. No, fuck you. You know, like, if you cut a hole in the ground, yeah, we got to come back and make sure it's all filled in. That's our time. You know, and you know, it's our time, and, like, you know, it means sending someone out to make sure that the holes have been cleared up. Well, no, because I would just fucking clean my holes up. I've got several. I ain't getting that, no, because I'm not going to do Ghost Box until the following Monday. Not this Monday, but the following Monday I'm going to start up the paranormal again. All right, Ian. Yeah, I've got to try and start looking for public places where I can go fucking like metal detect. You know, the only place I can think of at the moment, right, are farms. Do you see a farm in like the centre of London? No, you don't, because the government have given permission for the I keep getting stuck for words tonight. The government is given the go-ahead for like rich people to go and build like fucking housing estates and shopping centres and shit like that, and it's all being built on like, you know, Greenland, open spaces. We ain't got many places to go to. Like years ago, you used to have like fucking hectares of like grassland you could walk over. Now you might have like an acre, maybe two, you know, which you can walk through within like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, you know.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear. It's just bollocks, man. Can't do nothing. I know someone said, well, you should have like, you know, researched to make sure you can go on like, you know, council land. Well, it's not so much the council land. Like, you know, I could probably go down the coast one day and do something down on one of the beaches, or I could try to find like some local farms around here, but there ain't no farms around here. You've got to like travel at least an hour out of like Mitcham to go somewhere, and like even the farmers might turn around and say, "No, fuck off." No, even when this is what one of the rangers said to me, yeah, right, the other day when they come to tell me to leave Wimbledon Common, and I wasn't allowed to metal detect. He goes, the problem with people nowadays, yeah, they sell you things, right, like model aeroplanes, metal detectors, remote control boats, gyros and stuff like that, yeah. But did they tell you that, you know, you can't fly them on council property? You know, no, because they're too worried about making a bit more fucking money and profit. That's what he said. He goes, no, you know, the people who say this shit are laughing because they know that once you bought it, you know, there ain't going to be many places that you can go. And, you know, you're going to have to look everywhere. And time you have tried to find somewhere and you're going to say, well, fuck this, I'm going to return it. They're going to turn around and say, no, you've had it long enough. Fuck off. Now the guy said to me, how long you had that milk detector for? I said, that one, 3 days. He goes, I'll turn it, I'll send it back. I said, no, why should I? He goes, well, you know, you can't do any milk detector on, like, you know, council land unless you go down the coast. Or I said, well, I can look for farmland. I can knock on people's doors, you know, which I don't really want to do. But in America, you know, if you see someone's house with a big garden, they actually go knocking on it and ask if they can get permission to do milk detecting. So, like, you know, I am thinking about doing that, but, you know, it's not worth doing houses around here because they've only got like fucking small gardens, which are about 20 by fucking 40 yards, you know, saying, you know, you can scan a fucking garden with a detector within 5 minutes because the gardens are so small over here. So unless you can see, like, you know, big houses, you know, where people like are rich and, like, you know, they own the property, you know, then like they can just turn around and say, well, yes or no, you know, kind of thing. So a lot of like rich people live in Wimbledon. I don't know if some of them are actually bought or rented or they got mortgages on. And I know some of them have got big gardens, but, you know, they'd probably be too worried to like have their nice little garden or massive garden messed around with a little spade, because it's probably cost them like £500 to get a gardener in to keep it nice and tidy for them. Hello, Truth and Life. I'm just on the bitch and moan about the fucking government nowadays. Like, you know, you can't do shit on council ground. Oh, I did ring up, what's the name? Thames Water. And I asked them if I can get permission to do over near the sewage works. So I said, like, you know, I've joined this internet site where it's got 200,000 listings of like artifacts that have been found by metal detectors. And I said, on that particular land, just not where all the sewage works is, but there's like a piece of like empty land now. And I said, on that empty land, they found quite a bit of archaeology, like, you know, relics. There is meant to be an old Roman bathhouse, a Roman villa, and Roman army barracks over there, yeah. And I was doing a little bit of research on that, yeah, and there was a news. Someone actually wrote a book on it, and this was back in 1989. So I don't know if these finds, which were listed on the website, which is called Archie, I don't know how old those finds are. And if they're not that old, did the people who found them have permission to go on there with a metal detector? Or like were they archaeologists which had permission? But I got a phone call back from the department, the sewage department. Well, I think it's the sewage department, and they said, "I'm very sorry, but we can't give you permission for particular reasons, health and safety for one." I said, "Yeah, but like, other people have been on there and found stuff, so how do they get permission?" Well, I don't know, to be honest with you, but I'm afraid to tell you that we cannot allow you to come on site with a metal detector for health and safety reasons. Yeah, but it's not where the sewage works is, it's on the wasteland. Yeah, but, you know, there still could be health and safety issues over there. Oh, all right, fair enough. So every time I try to do something right, you know, try to get permissions, it's always no, 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 no. And like, you know, I can understand when people say, well, fuck this, you know, I'm going to go. I'll take a chance if I get fucking caught, you know. They confiscate my gear, or I get fucking sent like to court and fucking have to pay a fine. I have to pay a fine, but I don't want to do that. I want to try to get I want to do it the correct way and get the permission, so I won't have any problems in like getting like fucking stopped by a police officer or a ranger or a conservator and saying, hey, you can't be here. If I've got written permission, then they can't do shit. Now, if the council turn around and say, yeah, like, you know, we'll send you an email, and all you got to do is print that email out and take it with you. If anyone like queries you, just show them the email, because we'll have like our name and our phone number on them, etc., etc. Yeah, and that's what there was on that reply to the email from Croydon. Now they turned around and said, yeah, you know, go ahead, you know, just like don't leave a mess, because we get reports of any mess that's left behind. You know, like we'll have to stop you from metal detecting. But they got like 60 places in Croydon. So, you know, if someone said like, oh, I was like Downs Park, and I can prove that I wasn't, and I was like at Western Park or something, yeah, and I've got video proof of it, and they say, well, we got complaints that someone was metal detecting at Downs Park, so what about me? I'm at Western Park, you know, I've got proof because I've got the video of me doing the signpost. And that's what I would do. Like, every time I go somewhere, I try to get a copy, a video of the signpost and the location. It's like that gunnery site with on Richmond Common. I can't even do the gunnery site now because the conservator said that you can't do it there. historic reasons, and there could be like unexploded ordnance. Yeah, right. You know, if there was unexploded ordnance, then why didn't you check for that? You know, in 1969, before you decided to hand that back over to the council to make it back into a common, you know, kind of thing. Now, every time you try to argue, they argue back with you. It's always that they're right, they're right, they're right. You know, someone said to me, all you got to get is one person, right, from the council, who'll turn around and say, yeah, right. And let's say the person who said no, they said, yeah, right. And I've gone on there, I've got a number and a name. So I've got like called by someone, reported, and you know the police came and said like, oh, we got a report that you're meant to detect here and you're not supposed to. And I say, hang on a minute, you know, and I pull this letter out. I say, there we go, I've got permission, right? And they say, okay, fair enough. Then they will probably ring up the council to confirm it, and they might get through to someone else in that same department. It would be a stroppy little bastard and say, hey, hang on a minute, she ain't authorised to give that permission. No. So no, that email that he's got is worthless. Because I think what they got to do is have like a little kind of group meeting at the council. And if they all say yes, then okay. But if you get like one yes and like 3 no's, then it's got to be a no, innit? It don't make no sense. So let's have a quick look on chat. If anyone else wants to come on here and have chat about the bylaws of the councils, then let me know and I'll try and get you on here. Seems like Jordan's Wood. I rang up the Woodland Trust. And I said, there's any chance I can go down there and do a little bit of metal detecting. I won't make a mess. Oh no, sorry, can't do that. Bylaws. Well, I was only going to like go and visit like my mum and my sister in a couple of weeks' time, maybe. Maybe. Didn't say I was. I said maybe. I was thinking taking my metal detector down. No, I wasn't going to be there long. A couple of hours. Oh, no, sorry, can't do that. Or, you know. Now, if I didn't ring them up, if I didn't ring anyone up to try to get permission, you know, I could still go and just risk it, take a chance. You know, but you are going to get snobby little fuckers out there that are going to say, oh, well, you know, I don't like him digging up in here, you know. No, you can't be doing that, you know. Because that's what happened with Woodland Common. Some snobby little bastard, probably someone who belongs to the Conservators or someone who puts money in to have the common looked after each year, which I don't think they do because they're fucking trash over there still. Decided to say like, oh, I'm going to ring up like, you know, Woodland Common and get him kicked off, and they succeeded. Right, let's see what's putting on here. That's my council something. You know, right, I've read that bit. What ghost boxes I've got, I read that. I don't know, I've got a few, and I can't be bothered to get up and look for them. So here, there, and everywhere. No, I still had no fucking reply from Ian Bolton yet for the common I'll go and do a lot of magnet fishing on, which I've got permission for. And I can still go magnet fishing. You know, I can do that anytime I want over there. But, you know, I said, like, you know me, and I'm a good guy, I always clean my shit up. And, oh yeah, I know. He goes, if I could, Steve, I say, yeah, but it's not down to me. It's down to my boss. I'll have a word with him. I sort of try to put a good word in for me. He goes, yeah, I'll try to do my best, kind of thing. And like last week I ring up and he goes, I've not been able to talk to my boss. He's been out or he's in a meeting or something, yeah. So I said, I'll ring you up next week. So next week was Monday, just gone. And I rang him up again. He goes, oh, I'm sorry, Steve. The boss is out for the office at the moment, so I've not got a chance to see him. So I don't know, he's trying to fob me off, but there's 5 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and he doesn't get to see his boss. That's bollocks. I think he forgets. That's probably always got too much other things to concentrate and actually just like, ask one question to his manager on behalf of me, kind of thing. It's not asking for, like making an appointment for the fucking Queen, is it, or something like that. But I told him, I said to him, all right, okay, fair enough, I'll give you a call next week. Yeah, okay, I hope to see him by then, yeah. I'll ring up Monday and he'll probably say, I still ain't seen him. Well, guess what, Ian? I fucking emailed Lambeth Council and hopefully they might fucking turn around and say, yeah, then you don't have to ask Wilbur. But, he isn't a great guy, he didn't have to give me permission for magnet fishing, but he did. So I think he does, like, try to do whatever he can for, like, for the public. He's always doing work on the common over there as well. Like, I helped him to put new plant life in the lake. He told me about it, and I said, yeah, I'll come and help. So I went up there at fucking like 7 o'clock in the morning, but they weren't ready till 9 o'clock. And then I got the boat out, jumped in the boat, putting the plants in this like little kind of like 2 islands they had in there. Just throwing all like, this kind of green mesh thing in here. And on top of the mesh, we've chucked in all these like new plants. So that like they would grow later. Then we had to like make sure that the island, what's the name? It's got like a steel cage thing around it, yeah. Metal fencing. We had to like secure that with like zip ties and everything, yeah. Took like about an hour and a half, 2 hours to do, which was, okay with me. I enjoyed it. So, if you don't give back to the person who's giving you something, yeah, like, because he's given me permission to do magnet fishing there. So I thought, well, like, I can only do like the good thing back by helping them when they need help. But I am helping them because I'm fucking cleaning the lakes out of all the metal shit. And a lot of people like to fucking walk past and like thanks me and congratulate me and pat me on the back and shit, I even had some crazy woman come up and say, what you doing, love? Are you walking your fish? No, love, I'm pulling that metal. Oh, I thought you was walking the fish. Fucking silly cow. All right, catch you later, Rose, still there. My eyes went really blurry today, my right eye. Don't know why. Couldn't see for about 2 minutes. Yeah, you can't do that. That's run by Merton Council. I asked them when I spoke to the guy who's supposed to ask his brother to email me because his brother joined a metal detecting group. Well, I've joined 2 already. I subscribe to them, but luckily I don't have to pay anything for them yet. They put a notice on Facebook. There's a meeting over at Wallington in one of the pubs over there. I can't remember what pub it is. It's 7:30. Now, I ain't got the funding to go up there this week. So I said, look, I ain't going to be able to make it this week. Be nice to meet some of you guys, because I've got lots of questions to ask. So, but, I don't think I'm going to be able to come up. But hopefully next time you have a meeting, I can come up then. But I didn't reply to that. You join a group hoping that you can speak to people. Then some of the group members don't fucking answer your questions. They got an event down south somewhere, down near the coast. I can't go down there. I ain't got funds to go all the way down there. That's going to cost me about fucking 30 quid there and back. Because it cost me when I went down the coast last year, 35 quid I think it was. Because that was like a weekend return ticket. So I went down the Saturday and I came home Sunday. And I slept out under the stars on the beach, well, near the beach. Like they fucking going by a new pair of shoes because my fucking shoes broke and I had great big blisters on my feet. Hello, charming. Still scrolling down. But yeah, the guy said, no, Dean City Farm's under council property. So I was going to ring them myself actually and see what they said. Because I know they got a few little fields there. And I would have said, is there any chance I could have done milk detecting in one of the fields? I ain't going to cause too much damage. I'll cover all my holes up, but they would have probably turned around and said, I'm sorry, but, it's council property or something like that, I know you probably say, well, why don't you just ring them and ask? I might turn around and say, yeah, but even if they say, yeah, the Conservatives might get to hear about it and they'll turn around and say, no, you can't do that because it's under the council land, Fucking arseholes. No, I'm going to go down Old Colston next week. It's only one bus ride, a 60 or 463. I needed 60 actually because it gets me more closer to Farthing Hill, and it goes past Farthing Hill, more down towards the actual farmland, but it doesn't get too close to the farm. I think I've got to get off at a certain stop, walk about 10 minutes and get another bus, and that will take me down nearer to the actual farms unless I walked it. If I walked it, it'd take me about half an hour. So they're going to take me about an hour and 20 minutes to get there, and another probably 15 minutes to get near to the farms. And if I don't get the next bus, and I try to save a little bit of money on my fares, and I walked it, then that'd take about another half hour. And I've got to try to find the fucking farmhouse because there are several fucking houses down on there, and it might just be privately rented that the council's, not the council, the farmer that's renting that to someone, So I'll be looking fucking miles for the bloody farmland house. Unless you might be lucky enough to see the fucking tractor running around on the field and I can jump off and run over to him and say, hey, Mr. Farmer, can I have permission to the metal detector on your grounds, please? No, fuck off. We might say, yeah, sure, mate, no problem. Do what you like. Just don't eat dinner. Just don't metal detect when crops are growing. So I don't know when the farms actually cultivate and harvest their crops. Different farmers do it different years, don't they? And it depends on how many acres he's got, probably hectares. I loved it if he has fucking hectares and hectares, and I just could go down there anytime I wanted to without keep getting pestered, and the farmer keep coming out saying, oh right, okay, yeah, blah blah blah, because you might get to know the farmer and be friendly with them, And I've got this form which I got off the internet, which you do a contract between the landowner and the metal detector, and the metal detector's me. and you just fill it out. And if you find anything of interest, yeah, and it's valuable, then you've got to give him a percentage of what it's worth. Either if you sell it, then you give him a percentage, or if you keep it and you get it valued, then you give him the percentage out of your own pocket of the value. So if I found like a gold coin down there, right, I'll probably have to let the National fucking Trust or whatever it's called know about it. So I've got like, there's rules and regulations now. You've got to put down where you go, where exactly where you found it, like the GPS coordinates, the depth, all right, the time you found it, being day, night, you know, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 o'clock at night, or whatever, and the actual land it belongs to. So if it's like old Farmer Jones and it belongs to his land, you got to let Mr. Farmer Jones know that you found a gold coin, and you've got to give it to like the Heritage Trust or whatever it is, so they can like value it and say, yeah, you can keep it or you can't keep it. You know, sometimes a lot of people don't actually, I don't think, really worry about giving it to the National Trust or whatever. Not the National Trust, the no, I don't know. I'm fucking so pissed and confused right now. It's a natch, yeah. Oh my god. Go fucking report me to the council, you fucking dick shit. I've already written to the fucking council, you dumbass motherfucker. I knew they wouldn't leave me alone. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to retaliate and, well, I did, but, you know, that's me. Like Mr. Bean. Trash over Wimbledon Common. They evicted the Wombles. They must have done. Maybe the Wombles made too much fucking mess and they think, right, we're going to evict the Wombles because they made too much mess, and now like we got to keep an eye on the public so they won't make too much mess. Yeah, I know. But if you go on 463, right, you might find a few other little locations. Like when I walked up to, I've got a Mitcham tram stop here, and I walked up the road thinking, like, you know, the sewage works was just like 5 minutes up the road, but it wasn't. It was the fucking council refuge. And the guy stopped me and said, "Where you go, mate?" I thought, well, I'm going to speak to someone who can get permission to milk detect. Oh no, you can't do it here, mate, because like this is like health and safety. You know, you can't go on there. That's like private land for one, and two, it's a refuge. I said, oh, I thought it's like the other place, like the sewage works. He goes, no, fucking sewage works up there, mate. Oh, sorry, I didn't know. He goes, that's all right. Now you know. So I walked all the way up to the fucking sewage works, which took me about 15, 20 minutes to walk up there. And I get up there, this other guy walks out of this building, and he goes, can I help you, mate? I said, yeah, I'm trying to find someone to talk to about getting permission to do a little bit of milk detecting. And I was, well, you can't do it here, mate, because there's nowhere for you to do milk detect, you know, it's concrete in it. I said, yeah, but I know, but I mean, like, next to the actual sewage work, there's some open land. And he goes, oh, well, that ain't us. I know there is land there, but that belongs to the sewage plant, and you'll have to ask them. I said, well, how do I get to him? He goes, just round the corner and go through the gate. Went round the corner, and the gate was fucking locked, you know. I'm pushing like the intercom, no one's answering. I thought, fuck it. I just decided to walk back, got to Main Road, and I saw 463 coming, and I thought it'd go straight down to the tram stop, but it doesn't. It goes all around the fucking back way. And there was a couple of little locations that I saw there, which I thought, maybe one day. But I want to go to, you know, as I say, like Farthing Downs, and so council said no, I can't milk detect on any of the land. But Farthing Downs doesn't belong all to like the council. Part of that is the farmers' fields as well. So that's why I want to go down and talk to the farmer, if I can find who the farmer is, and ask if I can like have permission. Because if you look on the Google Maps, you can see some of it is actual farmland. It's not all council, and the council don't own farmland. Farmland's privately run by farmers. They own the land. The way I can either get a 60, like you said, 463 to the Rose and Crown or whatever it is. No, not the Rose and Crown, to Colston Station, or I can get the 60 just up the road, jump on that, and that goes all the way past Colston Station. So I'd looked on a map yesterday. It goes further past, but it don't go as close to the farm that I was hoping to. Now I could take my metal detector, but I can't metal detect. The only thing I might be able to metal detect is the farm land. If I see the farmer and he gives me permission that day, he might turn around, you know, he might turn around and say yeah, or he might turn around and say, well, yeah, you can, but not this week, you know, because I'm going to be like cultivating your site, you know. So it's going to be easier when it's been cultivated. You know, with the old fucking tractor going along and digging up the dirt. All right, I'll catch you later, Jamie. See you later. Thanks for coming on. I only done this because I'm bored and pissed off and angry. It's always no, no, no. One of these days, someone's going to turn around. I'm going to fucking have a heart attack. Drop down dead, and I won't be able to do it at all then. No dogs here. I've not heard no dogs bark tonight. There are, you know, people do have dogs out there. I have heard dogs bark, but not tonight. I haven't heard them. Oh, wait a minute. Fucking screen sharp. Hello, Bridget. Has anyone seen Vicky? I still need Vicky's address. How can I send a prize to her if she's not fucking contacting me? Hello, Hayley. Does anyone else know a place I could go to, apart from farms and like, you know, looking for private houses that may have like gardens? I could probably do. Like, you know, someone probably say, well, I can't. You know, let's say you had a neighbour down there, right? And she had a massive garden, and I went, hey, can I go? You know, can I do some milking in your garden? She goes, yeah, sure, no problems. Now, there could be a problem because she might only be renting that from the council. That's council property, that house. So I won't be able to do it. Now, if it's her house and she's bought it, then yeah, I can do it. That's why I'm a bit too kind of like, in two ways, knocking on people's doors and asking if I can do milk detecting in their gardens. Catch you later, Bridget. I like it when it comes on. I'm going to report you. Fucking report me, bitch. I've already been fucking reported once. Guy Fawkes is a fucking troll and he's always on here causing shit. If you're still here, Jamie. And if he's sending you messages, that's fucking block, delete, and report the arsehole. Because that's what he is. I can't send a message back to you. So I don't know what fucking YouTube's been up to yet, but I'm sitting here watching your YouTube channel, yeah? And okay, when I get notifications, you get like a pop-up, won't you? Like Rosie said that she's going live for 30 minutes, right? Fair enough. But I started getting all these pop-ups with weird shit on it, like, you know, about people fucking singing or like how to get like a love life or, you know, get a partner and this shit. And I'm thinking, what the fuck's going on here? I just subscribe to none of the shit, and it's not like small boxes, it's like fucking big boxes like that on the screen. Just ignore the arsehole. No fucking troll account he's made up again. He's been blocked anyway. Yeah. What was his channel? Oh, fuck, wait a minute. Go back. Go back to... Oh, you... Right. Oh, he's changed his name to John Setchibia. Oh, what a shame. Well, he's still been fucking reported, dickwit. Because you're fucking harassing people. So you've been reported again, dickwit. And they are actually going to start tracking and cracking down on trolls now, apparently. I found another 3 musket balls today. Well, I went and lost one because my fucking bag broke. Brand new bag, right? Brand new bag. And what part was it? I've actually repaired it. This one here came out from its seam, and the bag just fell on the floor. So I lost one of my musket balls today. They don't matter. I've got loads. I know where the bag fell, so I can always go and detect it again. I'm okay on that site. This is like $5.99. It's like a money bag, which the old fucking. I reckon these are the ones that the market store holders use. But it's pretty good because it does what I want it to do. Apart from fucking breaking me, the dumb fucking thing. I was going to email the guy who sold it to me. And I'm going to say, like, I only had it one day and it fucking broke. I still will do, actually. Might get a spare one free. Time's it? 12:30. Good to 1 o'clock and I'm going. Hello, Julie. Long time no see. Hello, Guys Find Us TV. How you doing? I'm just having a little rant about our fucking British government. Not so much the government, but the actual bloody councils not giving permission for us to do certain things on open land. Parks, commons, woodlands. It's all their bylaw shit, Oh, you can't do that. Oh, no, not allowed to do that. Not allowed to fly an aeroplane on the common. No, you might crash and injure someone. Can't fly a kite because the wind might stop and the kite will fall down at a rapid speed and might stick someone in the eye. Well, you can't fly a gyro. Oh, no, not allowed to do that. Not allowed to fly a little aeroplane or a little mini helicopter. Not allowed to do none of that. Not allowed to sing, dance. None of that. Not allowed to run in some places. Which is ridiculous, man. Too much power. I ain't really been doing too many lives. I've taken 2 weeks off. Just had this week off. I'm taking next week off, then I'll be back. I should have said that because then the trolls will know then. They're going to get their little fingers ready for when I come back. That's Troll Steve again when he comes back. You do what you fucking like, you arseholes. I've got lots of people in here that are moderators. And I just kick your ass like it did a little while ago. Oh, ho, ho, let's go fly a kite. Up, up, the highest height. Let's go fly a kite. And send it soaring up through the atmosphere, up where the air is clear. Oh, let's go fly the kite. Where was that from? Come on. Where was that from? What movie? I think it was Mary Poppins, weren't it? One of them kind of movies. Yeah, Mary Poppins. See, I said it before you even fucking wrote it. See, I know. Chitty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, I love you. Oh, I can't even fucking remember how it goes. I don't watch too much TV. I remember that from my fucking child years. That movie must be like 50 years old. Or 40 years old. I remember that watching that when I was a kid, a little boy. Still wearing shorts. Hello, Simon. You coming on for a chat, are you? What? Come on, talk to me. I need to tune up because the council's fucking pissing me off right now. I sent you an invite earlier. Must have got it. Just another face in the crowd. Just another face in the crowd. It's Simon James showing his face out there in the crowd. Come and say hello, Simon James. Get on to your shit. Come and cheer me up. I had bad news today. They rejected my request. Croydon Council. No, you're not allowed to magnet fish on any. You're not magnet fish. You're not allowed to milk detect on any part of our parks, open space, commons, etc., etc., etc. Come on, get your ass on here. Dick Van Dyke. What name? Dick Van Dyke. I wonder who named him.
What the fuck's going on here? Ah, finally. There you go.
Hello, Asswipe.
Alright.
How's it going?
Have you lost your nut then? What's going on here?
Oh, I'm just having a rant because like the fucking council's got too many fucking powers. You know, they won't let you do nothing on any of their. You're not allowed to sing. You're not allowed to dance. You're not allowed to play music.
No singing. No fucking dancing. Don't play here. Yep.
You're not allowed to, Dania. You're not allowed to fly any model airplanes, gyros. Not allowed to fly kites. Not allowed to put boats in the water. You can only do things on special events. Can't magnet fish. You can't do milk detecting.
Yeah. Can't do any of that shit, can you?
I got kicked off Wimbledon Common because I was milk detecting. Some biddy fucking glassed me up.
Some what? Some old biddy? Some old bird?
I think it's some old bird. She went to sit down near the tree and she must have heard my milk detector off and she kind of like got up and then she strolled off and I'm thinking, bit of a weird woman.
Yeah.
And in about 10 minutes, fucking like the Rangers from Wimbledon Common came around and said, "Oi, mate, you can't milk detect here." I thought they was going to arrest me and confiscate my gear, but they didn't. They're pretty good, actually. I actually came home and rang them up and apologised, and they said, "No, don't worry about it, no." Because we've got people here who are keen on milk detecting, but they can't milk detect themselves. There's only been the odd couple of occasions where someone's come over with a milk detector because they've lost the key or they've lost a piece of jewellery, and we've given them about 5-10 minutes to try to find it because they've like said, "Well, where did you find it? You can only look for it where you've lost it." Fuck, man, you could have lost it anywhere between like 2 foot to 2,000 meters away, you know. I'm going to give you 5-10 minutes to look for it that way.
Sure.
So I rang up, well, I didn't ring up, I've emailed Croydon Council and they've rejected me. I've emailed Lambeth and Wandsworth. I've not had no reply from them yet. I had a phone call from Mitchell Golf Course because I asked them if I could metal detect on there.
Yeah.
Phone call back saying, "Yeah, that's okay with us. We ain't worried about that. All you got to do is ring up the conservators, Martin, and ask him if it's okay. If he okays it, you can come down anytime you want." I rang up the conservators and he said, "No, can't fucking metal detect on any of the commons."
That's shit. That's crap, isn't it, mate?
Yep. Who are the conservators? I know it's like they're from the council, aren't they? They're a special group made up by the council, aren't they? I think.
I don't know. Conservators?
Yeah.
What's a conservator?
It's one who looks after all the fucking land, you know, because the council are too fucking lazy to do, I suppose. They go around making sure things are okay on like commons and parks and wooded areas and shit like that.
So they survey conservations.
Yeah, that's it. Conservationists.
Conservationalist.
Yeah.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Never heard of it, mate.
Yeah.
I think it's a made-up job, innit?
I even looked through the fucking, like, when I got kicked off of Wimbledon Common the other day, yeah, he goes, I said, well, why can't I do it? He goes, because of the bylaws. I said, what bylaws? I tried looking for about the bylaws on Wimbledon Common, couldn't find nothing about it.
I had the same problem, Steve. Well, not with magnet fishing, but with busking. I'm trying to apply for a license because I got kicked off of busking.
Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to do that on a common or a park or anything.
No, you're not allowed to do it in the town centres now, apparently, unless you've got a fucking card. Some shit you can show them.
Well, there is like one council where you can actually do metal detecting. It's Epsom Council over at Epsom Downs, but they only do 25 permits per year. It's £40 per permit, and it's first come, first serve. So if you was number 26, no fucking joy. And 500 people could apply for that permit, but only 25 people are going to get it.
How do you end up being first?
By trying to get your fucking application as soon as possible, I suppose. But they only do the permit. The new permits come out 1st January, I think, or the 2nd of January.
Right.
But yeah, I got kicked off fucking Wimbledon Common. Well, I did apologise to him. I said, you ain't going to arrest me now, yeah? He goes, no. I went, you're going to confiscate me gear? He goes, no, we ain't going to do that. I said, well, I didn't know about the bylaws. I've not been on to you. And they actually read the bylaws out. And, you know, when I came home, I rang them up and I apologised to them. And I said, don't worry about it. Look, no, we got people here who's keen metal detectors and they can't even, like, do metal detecting on the common themselves. And she said, like, even Time Team requested to come down to do an archaeology dig and they got refused straight away.
Well, then there's obviously something there that the authorities don't want people finding too much of. You know, maybe a load of bullets, maybe a load of grenades, maybe...
No,
who knows?
What's down there on the common, you've got Caesar's Camp, you've got Caesar's Well and Caesar's Road. Now,
they were called Caesars. What's up with that?
Julius Caesar, probably.
Yeah, but still, okay. But what's up with that?
He must have, like, camped there and lived there for a certain time, and maybe he's.
Well, I don't think he would have been walking around dropping gems on the floor and dropping diamonds and fucking metal and coins and shit.
Well, there'll be coins. You'll have Roman coins. You'll have like swords and.
You want to go to somewhere where there is a battle, and you want to see if you can find old swords, old hatchets, old shields, bits of old horse armor. That's worth money.
Yeah, but I've said, right, I don't sell my stuff. If I find something, I'm keeping it because it's all history.
Imagine you found a Roman sword, Steve. You fucking mount it on the wall behind you, mate. And then you found another one, and you made a little coat of arms out of a bit of armor, plate mail that you found one day.
No, I won't sell it because, like, I think too much land's been like robbed anyway by these developers, and all that stuff is like, you know,
buried under concrete. Yeah. Oh,
and you can't. And you know, even the coins, like, you know, a coin gets in the earth, it kind of like deteriorates over time. I've got a coin right here. This couple of coins here, right? Right, where is it? Right. This is an old chip penny, yeah? A King George chip penny.
Chip penny, yeah?
Chip penny. You know the old chip pennies, which got the ship on the back? Remember that?
Yeah, chip penny.
Right. This is also a ship penny. Look how much it's decoded. Look at the size of it. Because of the earth.
Wow. That's tiny.
Yeah.
There's nothing left of it.
Because I can see that a part of the ship behind one side, and I can see the King's Head on the other side. So, like, you know, you can see how much it's been wasted away, and I've got like 3 of those. So they come from the same hole. You know. Now look. 1, 2, 3. I thought those fucking Roman stamped coins, but they're not.
Is that not an old 20p one in the middle?
No, that's an old farthing. It's got the bird on it. This is an old farthing. I don't even see that, but it's got a bird on it.
No, I can't see it.
It's like a sparrow.
There's no light on it.
Wait a minute. Torch here. There's my torch. Don't know if that one's something good. That's the head. I don't know if you're going to see that actually.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah. That's much better. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the bird. On that side, that's the king's head. So it is a more kind of like easier to do it that way, but
yeah,
this is a little shitty torch anyway. I did have a big one somewhere, but the batteries fucking went flat on it.
That was good enough, mate. I could see that one good.
People turn around and go, "Oh, I'm going to graft. What you want to make? You're going to go and dig them up and sew them." No, I'm not.
Oh, fuck off! What are they worth? 2p? 2p for a penny? Fuck off, mate.
No, even Roman coins. You can get Roman coins on eBay for £5 at the moment. And how old Roman coins? Hundreds of years old.
You know what you should do, Steve?
Hello, Lloyd.
You should catch out these fucking wankers, right? Go on eBay with your account and sell, put it as the title, like some old shit I found in the woods. And just pick up a load of sticks and rocks and put it all in a black bag and take pictures of the black bag and then fucking send it to whoever buys it for £5. And then take the piss out of the trolls, let them claim it. Because you can earn £5, they ain't going to give a fuck. Earn £5. Just to take the piss, Steve.
Ian, what are you saying on Hangout? I can't see nothing on G+ Hangout. Oh, Hangout, hang on.
What's that? Screenshots.
I think
What's
it is.
this?
Messaging me. Dick Van Dyke. Yeah, right. He's changed his name again. Yeah, don't worry about it. I don't worry about him. Just fuck him. You know, it don't really bother me.
Who's Dick Van Dyke?
That Guy Fawkes guy.
No, he's not.
It is.
Dick Van Dyke is a singer.
No. Dick Van Dyke was the troll that came on earlier under Guy Fawkes. And you know, Guy Fawkes has been trolling us. He keeps changing his username.
Did he? He called his name Dick Van Dyke. He put his tag as that, didn't he? What a clever little fucker. Steve, I'm going to my kitchen. I need a cuppa. Yeah,
I need a cuppa in a minute. So you go and make your cuppa, and I'll go and make my cuppa.
Some bourbon creams. I've got a biscuit.
Anyone gets messages from trolls saying like, I don't want you on my stream or my channel, bullshit. Just block them, okay, and delete. Because they're just arseholes, and I'm not going to sit here owning a bitching about dealing with like them. Tell you I'm not going to retaliate, and I'm not going to retaliate. But it seems like I'm retaliating, but I'm not. In some places, did you know you can't even whistle? Seriously. In some commons in the UK, some parks, you're not even allowed to whistle because it can be disturbing to the public. Fucking bullshit, man. So much bullshit. They pretend you can't sit on the grass or walk on the grass next. And no one's going to go to the common. It's going to get derelict and no one's going to worry about it. I've got to make sure it's you first, Laurie. If it ain't Laurie, I can't give a wrench, Laurie, you know, because it could be someone else, Laurie, you know, but, you know, 25 subscribers, then, yeah, I suppose it could be you. Where's your paddle? I don't know. Where was your paddle? I don't know. Milkman are fan. Probably because they upset the dogs all the time. Milkman! I used to do milkman when I was a young lad. Honestly, milkman come around. I said, "Can I come out on your vans one day?" He goes, "Yeah, no problems." And I went out on about 10, 20 vans with him. And I was taking box of milk to the door, knocking on the door. Milk boy. And like, oh, fuck, I'm getting out of here. I up them fucking open the door and a little fucking dog starts snapping at me ankles. Yeah, because they used to like deliver milk to our house. I was probably about 9, 10 years old, I think, at the time. I remember that. Things do come back to me, you know, sometimes. When someone mentions something, and I think, oh yeah, I remember that. I used to do that. I used to like help a guy out doing window cleans as well. But I didn't like climb up the ladders because like one of the ladders, I was up, slipped one day, and I like kind of like hit my chin on the windowsill. I thought I broke my fucking jaw, but I hadn't. But I said, no, I ain't going up the ladders. I'll do down. You go up the ladders. And I only done that for about a few weeks, I think it was. Hello, Eugenia. Oh, yeah, hang on, Laurie. There you go, Laurie. Pain in the butt. Need a good whipping, you do, bit, love girl. Need a good whipping. Not a bit, a good one. Fuck it, I'm going to go make more coffee. Time. I think he's back now. Is he?
Oh.
Well, I'm going to make more coffee. And oh, by the way, guess what else they've banned on some of the commons?
What else have they banned? Seances.
No.
No. I don't know what that was.
Whistling.
Whistling? You can't whistle? Are you kidding me?
No, you can't whistle on certain commons because it can be disrupting and annoying to other public who's trying to sit there and a bit peace and quiet.
You're kidding me?
No.
Someone's pulling your leg.
No, it's on the fucking bylaws, mate. On some of the bylaws. You start checking out some of the council bylaws and you see the shit that they put on there that you cannot do on their public land.
Yeah.
It's bollocks.
All right. You're gonna make a couple, mate. Bylaws, you can't whistle.
No.
That's a bit terrible. It's a bit shit. Can't buy that. Can't whistle. What's going on, Ian? Yeah. Cool, man. Been to any parties recently, mate? I just watched a documentary on like Sky TV or something around a friend's house, and this skinny emo guy with really long hair and really skinny shorts, like jeans, went on a trip to the borders of Peru and Brazil, and he got bitten by so many bugs, got rash under his neck. He had got the shits about 4 times. And he was searching for this frog that he could take as a hallucinogenic. And in the end, he never got the frog. Or he got it, but he didn't get, there was nothing. It was just, he didn't really get a decent high out of it. And that was quite funny. It was a really shit documentary. We went through murder to try and get something. Never got it.
Thank you for that super chat, Laurie, darling. Honey, I won't whip you tonight unless you want me to. Yeah, here's another one for you, Simon. Yeah, know when you need to go, you need to go. Yeah,
you got to go. You got to go, man.
Right. If you get caught peeing on one of their lands, right, and someone sees you and reports you, you can be arrested, taken to court, and probably end up with short term in prison for indecent exposure, or you can get up to a £500 fine.
Yeah, just for you and me, they'd cash in on that 500 quid. That's why when you got to take a pee, you make sure no one's looking, Steve.
Yeah. Well, when I need to go, I'll go into the really thick undergrowth, and no one can fucking see me.
That's just extreme. I'll pull up next to a tree.
Well, you can't really do that when you need to go to the other particular part.
You can. You just don't be bait about it. Get your wang out and start swinging it up the tree and pissing the fucking names and shit. You just sit there, lean up against the tree. No one's none the wiser. You just look like a bloke leaning on the tree.
Yeah, well, that's okay. You want to do a pee, but when you want to take a dump, mate, you've got to go somewhere else. So you ain't been seen.
When you take a shit, you go home.
Well, no, not if you're fucking 10 miles away from your home.
That's your own. Well, if you're 10 miles away from your fucking home, then you're going to be in the forest, didn't you? So it don't matter.
But that's what I mean. That's why when I have to go, I'll go into the deeper part.
Have you ever had to take a shit in the woods, Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you use to wipe your ass?
Dog roll. Oh, I take dog roll with me when I go out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm prepared, man.
I used a dock leaf.
No.
I had to shit in the woods once. I used a dock leaf.
If I got my spade, right? If I got my spade, I'd dig an hole, poop in the hole, wipe my ass, put the paper in the hole, and cover the hole up after.
You travel around with gear on you, so that if you need to take a shit, you can just dig a hole, shit, wipe your ass, bury it.
Yeah,
what? Yeah. Who walks about with a shovel and a fucking bog roll on him?
No, seriously. If I'm out metal detecting, I've got to take a spade, haven't I? To dig up what I'm trying to do. I suppose
you got your metal detector too, ain't you? A big fucking rucksack full of stuff. Yeah, it's like you're out camping, but you're not doing that like in public, are you?
Seriously, I take that all out with me. Go metal detecting.
But do you do it like in the fucking park where all the kids are playing and shit?
Well, no. Well, I've not done it in parks. I've only done it one where over the back of me, there's like a little recreation ground. And
you need to go to, like, you know, where I used to live up in Sandy Hill. There was this track behind us, a BMX track, and then all in that was ranges, army ranges. You want to go in there and pick up all their bullets and go and fucking get it all melted down, and get all the material. And mate,
oh, hang on, be careful on that, Simon, because fucking Guy Fawkes saw a book that I actually found out of the common, and he was going to report me to the authorities, weren't he? But I beat him because I rang the police up and I got them to come around and collect the police.
No, I'm saying do it properly, mate. Do it properly. But you found a gun, didn't you?
Oh, only that like fucking little Dillinger fucking thing. That thing.
What else you found? That's not a gun. That's a fucking pop pistol. What else did you find?
That's a gun. That's a Dillinger they put in their pocket. The gun.
Yeah, a little fucking one shot pop fires a little ball bearing.
It's still a gun, and the police have seen that, and they said, "We're not going to arrest you for that, mate. There's nothing you can do with that. That's
There's nothing you can do with that. That's fucking."
He said it's a relic. Like,
yeah, it's a relic. Yeah, it's a good word for it. It's a relic. That is.
Fucking, no one, like, you know, no one can fucking arrest you for that, mate.
It's a fossil of a weapon, mate.
I found loads of musket balls.
You found any grenades or bombs or nothing yet, then?
Nah, not yet.
So what I'm saying is, go and find some of that shit. You find that, and the army would be happy. They'd be well happy. They'd be like, "Nice one, nice one. You found some good shit there. We'll have that back."
No, there's a guy called That's Brad who found a fucking a bomb, one of those shells in the river, which he was magnet fishing on.
Yeah, they had to detonate it, didn't you say?
He had to ring up the police, and the bomb squad went round there and took it away and detonated it somewhere else.
See, I bet they were shaking his hand like, "Well done, you found something fucking worth finding in there. We detonated that, and that's out of the way now."
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what you want to find, mate. Find shit like that. Help them out.
Yeah, no, mine. I'll fucking probably find a bomb, hit it with a spy, and I can't get blown up. But
you got to push ships past them. They have big fucking pins on them, and when the pin gets pushed in.
Yeah, well, I might hit the fucking pin with my spade, mate. I'm trying to leave with that and push the pin in. Boom.
Mate, you won't be pulling a mine out of a river.
The River Thames has got a fucking shitload of bombs in there.
Yeah, they're big fucking bombs, mate. They're as big as a man. You're not pulling it. You'll get your magnets stuck on it, and then they'll be like, "Ah, you found a bomb."
No, I know River Thames is always finding, like, you know, bombs from the German, you know, bombers, and I found like
yeah, I bet there's still live ones in there, aren't there?
Oh yeah, of course there are.
Yeah, I bet there is. Mate.
I think the last one they found was near what's that? The Eye. I found one over near that one not long ago, a couple of years ago.
Did they?
Yeah, London Eye. I think it was someone who was like walking along the River Thames, you know, on the actual beach bit when the tide was out. Because you've got mudlarkers, which are like, you able to use metal detectors and walk along with like spades and little trails, and I think one of them might have found it.
Yeah, cool.
If I fucking get a bomb with my fucking magnet, I won't worry about the magnet. I'll be fucking running halfway up the fucking road.
Getting on the phone, innit?
I'll be running, I'm going, "Hello, police." Yeah, I've just been magnet fishing. I'm running up the road because there's a bomb attached to
my bloody magnet. Yeah. Nah, that's no good, is it? No, you don't want that.
Listen, the bomb squad comes. Can you ask them to give me my magnet back, please?
Yeah, mate, yeah. What's this Ian's got? He's pulling up some YouTube for you, Steve.
No, he's always pulling up YouTube stuff for me, for him.
He's got his mic on mute so we don't show that he's pulling up porn.
Ian ain't like that.
Sneak peek scenes, yeah. Look, Love Island sneak peek scenes, yeah. Old Ian, he's bang on it, mate.
You're not with that Love Island shit, are you?
He knows what he wants and he's going to go and watch it. Fucking Love Island. Ian, come off it, mate. You don't into that crap, are you?
I only watched it after I studied it.
I've never watched an episode in my life, but I don't know what it is. It's like Celebrity Get Me Out of Here, isn't it? But they made it all about sex. Is that right?
Well, I don't know. I don't watch this shit.
I don't know. Love Island. You should put your title Love Island discussion. I bet you'd have 180,000 people in here. Like, all the fucking Geordies would be in here, giving it large. So what's the situation then, Steve? You can't do your magnet fishing. You can't do your magnet tracking.
You can't do magnet fishing, milk detecting, nothing like that. You can't fly aeroplanes. You can't fly kites. Can't do nothing on the commons.
Right. Well, then you want to come up here, mate. There's a lovely little house down the road, Steve. You can fucking come up here, and I'll tell you what. All you got to do is afford to move all of that shit up here. That's it. It's a lot cheaper as well. You'd be better off. And then you can magnet fish in all the rivers, and you can go down the river fucking way, and you can magnet fish that.
Yeah, but what's the council like up there? Are they more fucking strict than they are down here?
Steve, up here on the commons, there's no one. You'll be the only one there. The council don't give a fuck. The difference between being in London and being down here is the commons down there are full of people, and they're all looking at you and fucking. How many people do you see a day when you're walking down that road having old birds chat you up about walking your fish?
During that was a weekday. So
how many people? 150? 10?
Yeah, that was on Clapham Common. Quite a few people around, but
up here you'll see dog walkers, and that's it. 3 or 4 dog walkers.
But weekends quite busy down here. I think, especially when the sun's out, everyone's out. Fucking.
No matter. I live in the fields. You can walk 20 miles that way, Steve, and not see anybody. It's nothing but farms, and you can metal detect all that land. And if you find anything, the only person who's going to know is you and the farmer you tell.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's what I need is farmland,
mate. My acres and acres and acres of it. I live in the fucking. That's the Pennines over there. I can see the Pennines from here.
Yeah, well, I live in London. It's fucking going to be fucking expensive.
Pretty much the only fucking mountains in the Midlands. So northern.
I rang up the Woodland Trust.
I haven't gone there yet because it is miles and miles to walk. Like when you look out of my top bedroom window, you just see them fucking. Oh, mate, that'd take a whole day to walk there. Whole day. You'd have to camp.
Oh, you're not allowed to camp down there on commons either. You're not allowed to erect a tent. You're not allowed to like put.
That's what I'm saying. You're in London area. There's so many people. There's so many people living around you. That's why these rules are there. No
barbecues, no fires, nothing.
Quite often, I go down the road here into the farmer's land over the road. He's got 2 horses. Him and his wife. They walk their dogs. We walk the dog. We have a barbecue up on the sandpit. A few joints, bit of vodka, play the guitar until it gets dark, and then fire's the only light, so you go back. You use your phones to get back home. Honestly, mate, you'd be so much better off. You'd be away from your family, don't get me wrong. I'm away from mine, but you know what? No one really cares. No one gives a fuck.
It cost me fucking thousands to get up there, mate.
No, Steve, it cost me £200 to get up here. It cost you £700 because you got a lot of shit.
Yeah,
but you can get a 2-bedroom house up here for a lot less. Look, lay it on me, mate. How much do you pay for that? That little box flat you got?
I don't pay the council tax. I think.
How much do they pay a month?
It's 125 a week, I think.
Right, I pay 75 a week for a 2-bedroom house.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, with fields around me.
I'll come and live with you.
Steve, I've got a spare bedroom if you want, but there's a house around the corner. I'm going to move into it.
We'll be doing joint paranormal investigations and everything.
Yeah, I'm not even, mate, I'm not even joking. Look, listen. There's houses here for sale, and they're up for cheap rent like that. 75. The doll pay for it, no top up, nothing. And then you get your money. You can look for your job. You can do it all. You ain't got a lot of money. Don't get me wrong. I'm not living the fucking high life. I'm in and out of food banks every now and then, just like you are. But I've got a whole 2-bedroom house, like. and fields around me. It's much better than the city.
Last time I went to a food bank was November.
Yeah, well, I went to one today.
Oh, I've got a food bank token, but I've not been there yet.
I've got. I mean, I can use it whenever I want. I suppose. I had to do it, man. Don't have any money.
Nor do I.
But my house flooded, didn't it? I've had to pay for repairs. I've had to buy paint. I lost loads of my shit as well in that room, man.
That's
I'm not happy about that.
That's council, isn't it?
Nah, because I'm not in a council house. I'm private rent, so it's my house, technically. The landlord said, you know, it's your house pretty much. You do what you want. You paint it, decorate it, have animals. It's all right. Just don't wreck it. That's all. No, I'm not. I mean, it was the pipe that blew. It was a 40-year-old pipe. I fucking had the technician make sure he fucking wrote that down. It ain't me. I'm not fucking swinging off him or anything. It was just a shit old pipe, and the roof's come in once before, so I can tell it's gone before I even lived here. But now they repaired it all properly. But it cost me £200. So I had nothing this month, nothing last month really. But yeah, I'm all right. I'm back to normal now on the 18th, so everything's good.
Yeah, don't forget I've got a grandkid, so I miss my grandson, won't I? Won't sing for.
Which is what I'm telling you, Steve. I've got sisters, mothers, fathers, brothers. I miss them all, but at the end of the day, I don't really. I mean, I do, but I don't. I'd like to live near them, but we can't live with each other.
Mm.
I love my brothers and sisters dearly, but they've got their own lives. They're doing their own thing. My sister's moving to New Zealand. She just got married. My brother's a carpenter now, and he's got a missus, and I think they're probably thinking about it now that Katie's gone and got married. So, yeah. And I don't want that. That's not me. I don't want a trophy wife and a fucking white picket fence. I want to travel until I die.
I'll tell you, if I didn't have this right now, yeah, I didn't have the cat. No, that's the only thing I can't do because I've got the cat. But if I didn't have the cat, I'd be out.
You can bring your cat.
Most of my time, I'd try to go out and find a place I can fucking camp out and like try and meet more people, you know, kind of thing.
Yeah, you should do. You should do, mate. Get out more, see more people, meet people. Steve,
well, I'm
who do you see? You'd never go down the pub, do you? And go and meet someone.
I don't drink, do I?
Well, I mean, you have to drink in a pub to meet someone. Down the local bowling alley or whatever. I don't know. You do it.
They've got a metal detecting group meet up over at Wellington Sunday.
Yeah, do that, mate. Go there because they'll be up in arms about it.
Yeah, I know, but I can't get over there because I need to get there. So I told them I left a message saying I'd like to go, but I can't go. But next time you have one, hopefully I will turn up.
That's kind of how I bloody feel with everything. I know what you mean, mate. You can't really go out. You can't afford it, can you?
No.
Can't afford to just jump on a bus and skip town because that's like, well, I don't know. People probably don't see it the same way because they've got more money. Like even a little bit more is a lot, but that's 3 or 4 meals for us. 3 or 4 nights worth of food is a bloody bus journey. Because you not see it as a necessity. It's like, well, have you ever not eaten for 3 or 4 days?
It's an invite to Will if you want to come on, but I don't know if he's coming or not.
Who's Will? Have I met Will?
Yeah, you've met Will.
Asti.
Yeah.
Axty.
Anestics. I can't even fucking pronounce it.
I can't remember. I don't know. I'm good with faces. I'm not so good with...
Astyanics.
Astyanics. Oh, the guy with the fucking... He got a sword through himself and then stood up from it and resurrected like Jesus.
Yeah. Astyanics.
Yeah, he's a good bloke. Yeah, he's funny. I like him.
I sent him an invite. Oh, there he is.
Here he is.
Yeah, that's fucking weasel.
Yeah, he's a good bloke. Yeah,
What? Can't hear you.
He's putting headphones on, isn't he? Did you ever get one of these, Steve? Big fucking...
Yeah, I had the just the one you get from like the corner shop for about 15 quid. Them shit ones. I did use one for a while, but then my throat really started hurting and the burning.
I paid 30 quid for this fucking thing, and I tell you what, it makes me hack up every time. I can smoke a cigarette, love a cigarette, but I can't fucking get on with this. And you know, I tried. I wanted to change. I wanted to be like, you know what? Give up the fag, start vaping. This will do. But I tell you,
I think Will smokes them. I think he smokes a cigarette like you do, but I think he smokes vapes as well.
Makes you cough worse than a fucking.
Hey guys.
There we go.
Hey buddy. Sorry. It locks me fucking. I tell you, it makes me chest tight and it locks me lungs up, and I don't like it.
That's what he was doing with me. Lock my chest up, maybe cough.
Cigarettes don't do that to you. They don't make your chest fucking lock up like you can't breathe out of it.
Fucking hell, Will's quiet tonight.
Yeah, what's going on, Will?
My dogs keep barking.
Shut up, dog!
Yeah, it's funny. The ghost on my ghost box was yelling at him to shut up too earlier.
Well. Easiest way to shut him up is put a rubber band around his fucking mouth. But then if anyone sees you do it, they'll report you to the RSPCA.
Oh, yeah, dog cruelty. Yeah, fucking. Honestly.
Hey, Lori, everybody in chat.
There's a chat going. Oh yeah, YouTube.
I saw you leave, Aaron.
Oh, YouTube.
You weren't saying nothing, Kinder, anyway. So you fucking. Well, she's got time coming on here if you weren't going to talk about anything.
Don't mind me. I'm not myself at the moment.
So what have you been up to anyway, Simon? What you've been doing each day?
Did I tell you about the Three Kings scrying that I did with people in my house?
You did mention a little bit about it, but not much.
I had 4 people in my house, 2 at a time over 2 different nights. So 2 people one night, 2 people the next. And I'd set up an experiment on one of my walls. I turned one of the walls into a low-facing mirror, and then the other 2 as peripheral vision. And I got people to hold candles in certain positions and forced them to see into their pasts and their futures. And it was quite interesting results. They all saw something different, but the most interesting one wasn't just seeing things in the mirror. They were seeing things coming out of the mirror, which is what intrigued me the most. It's like, wow, actually, they're really interacting with each other. It was pretty fucking cool. It's better than doing ghost boxes with people and Ouija boards and shit. They actually get to see something, you know, properly. I'm still not sure what to call it, Steve. I'm either using the power of suggestion to induce a hallucination, or I'm actually causing somebody's subconscious to change their physical reality. I don't know.
Like a mind meld.
Like hypnosis, but you're
Yeah.
not asleep. You're very much awake. It's very hard to describe what I'm doing. I've tried looking into the science to it. There isn't any. There's none. It's just not talked about. No one's that I've found has touched it. There's probably people that have experimented greatly with it, but it's hidden from me. I can't find it. Asti, if you can find anything, have a look. I've already asked one of my friends, and I've extensively read the Crowley and the Solomon Keys. So I've done that. I've been there. Anything else? Hello. Hello.
She sounded like she went hello then. Went hello.
She does. We talk.
If you read the Solomon Keys, then you know about barbecues.
I know about what? Barbecues.
Barbecues.
Barbetos. Yeah, what I want to know is about what's behind scrying, not what's locked in behind your mind, what's locked within, not your own inner ego. I want to know about what I'm doing to them.
Well, I'm just saying that you read the Keys of Solomon and you can verify that he was an actual real demon.
No, I don't know, mate, because I don't know if I believe all of that shit yet.
But you know, he was mentioned in the second key.
The people that wrote about King Solomon they believed that what he was on about was fucking extensive. Like, this is fact. And what's his face? Crowley was
he was mentioned in the Key of Solomon. Barbatos was.
I just mentioned it like fleetingly. That's not what we're on about. I want to know what you know about scrying. Forget demons yet. I'm not sure that they're... I'm skeptical of their existence. Let's leave it at that and just say, what am I doing to these people? That's what I want to know first. Psychosis, not mythology.
I would say scrying is the same thing as using overlook me right now. My mind is somewhere else.
Okay, an overlook mirror.
Something dealing with something.
I think I can kind of see where you're going with that. Yeah. No, I genuinely think it's up in the person. It's up in the psyche. It's up in your head. I still think that. I don't think it's physical. Yeah. I'm not sure these things exist in our understanding of what reality is. I'm sure they exist up here. It's all, and that's just as real, but it's not actually real where it can jump out of me and into you. Do you understand what I'm saying? I think I have to create it within you. But I think I'm doing that to these people, which is really fascinating me at the moment. I want to see if it works across an online... Steve.
Yeah.
How much space can you make in your living room right now?
Hardly any. Well, there isn't nothing. You know, you could probably get a group of like 6 people.
I've had 2 people and 2 people, both under the same circumstance, both using the same kind of script that I developed, and yeah, it worked both times with all 4 people. So that much is proven. They're seeing something, and I'm inducing that. Now, what the fuck is it? Because I don't believe it's demons. I don't believe it's dead people. It's something else. Something we haven't thought of. Something we probably can't imagine. We can't think of it. We can't name it.
An unseen kind of energy form.
It's been called Legion. It's been called the Slender Man. It's been called Bloody Mary. It's been called ghosts, goblins, and witches. Whatever you want, but it's not any of them. I believe that much very strongly.
It's something from another dimension, I reckon. We've opened a portal to a different dimension, and we've
using our subconscious, using the 4th dimensional entity that we are. We're using that to unlock, and we have no understanding in this perception how we're doing it, and it frustrates me. I can't put my finger on it. So I suppose we're just forever scholars, aren't we? Searching for answers to a question that we could never perceive the answer to.
Somebody said aliens. Well, you never know. It might be
not aliens. No, again, that's a physical entity, and these things are not physical. They're not of what we know. That's it. They're not of what we know.
Oh no, some aliens could be like a pulse of energy, for all we know.
I believe in little green men, Steve. I don't buy it. It's people fucking with people. We've been able to do it since the 1901. Nikola Tesla showed them how to levitate shit using wireless electricity. So it's people fucking with people, and that's that. I don't believe in little green men.
Well, I think that we're not the only ones in the universe. There's got to be other planets that have actually got some kind of form of life on them.
Oh yeah, no doubt. No doubt. There's other life out there.
But then you're just saying that you don't believe in little green men. How do you know that there aren't?
I don't believe in interdimensional beings that come here and experiment on us for the sake of the fact that we're just ants to them. Like, the whole cosmic theory is so whacking out there. There's a much more earthly explanation for your lights in the sky. and your cow's ending up fucking mutilated. There's some very sick people out there that do some very sick things. That much is factual. So why can't people fathom that it's just people fucking with people? Imagine a sick, twisted fucking wanker that gets hold of a drone one day because he's been in the army secretly wanting to fuck with your minds. People exist like that. People do exist like so. That's it. That's it. Hitler was trying to develop a UFO in the 1940s to scare everyone. Didn't quite go the way he wanted it to. Some people like to think that he's still in fucking Antarctica or behind the moon now because he did get successful, but they found the ruins of it. It's not. It wasn't the best.
Well, I think it's the same thing as using the pendulum.
The pendulum, the whole tick tock, tick tock.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's
just you trance them. It could be. It's just suggestion, though. Then, in which case,
I don't know.
In which case, you really are creating it in somebody else's head. Like one person has the power to do that. It's pretty scary. If that's the kind of, I mean, imagine how much further you could take it.
Well, the key to the mind is a powerful thing. That's kind of the project I've been working on, is the key to the mind. See, the way I look at it is, if you cut your arm to the bone, your brain tells your body to heal itself. If you can enhance those cells, you can actually make your body heal faster. If I could find a way to do it and successfully pull that project together, I could actually heal cancer patients and shit like that.
Yeah, mate.
Because it would be strong enough to force the body to heal quicker. And if it could heal faster than what the cancer can spread, it may just be able to beat it.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, but how about all those stories about people out there supposed to have special powers with special healing abilities?
James Randi offered $1 million to anybody that can prove that kind of stuff.
I know I sound crazy. I know. Just a theory I have.
I think so.
I have a theory that we're all wrong. Every one of us, we're all so wrong. And we couldn't be further from the truth, but it's great to try, right?
Yeah. I've always had a dream to make the world a better place.
I'm just going to get another cuppa.
Like I said, don't mind me.
Yeah, well, the government's supposed to have a lot of shit, but they haven't proven it, have they? Government's supposed to have technology that would shock you. They probably got so much fucking technology out there. I wouldn't be surprised. How about the Covenant of the Ark, and the chalice and all that shit? Where's all that from the biblical days? I bet the fucking government's got that hidden away somewhere. If it's real. So how's it going, Will? How's it going?
Not good.
You got your computer working now?
Yeah, for the most part. I messaged you in Hangouts.
Still getting pingy. You still getting pinged?
No, not at the moment.
Fucking hell. What, they're leaving you alone for once?
Well, sort of.
Well, it's about fucking time. I've done it long enough.
Yeah, did you get what I sent you?
Well,
I messaged you in Hangouts in the Steve's Haunted Flat thing.
What, on G Plus or on the Hangout or what?
Hangout.
I mean,
I didn't want to bring it up in here because I don't want to disrespect this stream.
so look.
These guys in chat all know.
I'm welcome. I can't even fucking. Oh, there we go. Right, this 1 minute.
Kind of not myself at the moment.
Oh, sorry to hear that, mate. My condolences.
Thanks. I just kind of, you know, my mind's all over the place.
Yeah, I won't ask questions about that. That's your own private matter.
I mean, I mentioned on the stream, but I didn't want to mention on his because I didn't want to disrespect his stream.
Well, it's not disrespecting, you know, it's not disrespecting my stream. You just want to keep it quiet. You keep it quiet. If you want to talk, you talk, you know.
Is this your stream or his?
My stream.
Oh, I thought it was his stream. I didn't want to disrespect his stream. If it was his stream, I didn't realize this was your stream.
No, it's my stream. You're my bloody channel. Look, SWGhosts-UK, rant time about.
Like I said, right now I'm not myself. My mind's all over the place, so I'm kind of, you know.
No, I know. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, they found my daughter dead 2 days ago. She died in her sleep.
You know what? What's the cause? Cause of it?
They don't know. Not yet, anyway.
It's like my mate David Mossy, who was my good buddy when, like, you know, just going back about 30 years ago. I know he used to smoke a lot and he used to eat all the like fatty stuff. He went to bed early one night. He was coughing a lot. His son went up to see if he was okay, and he said, "Yeah, like, you know, I'm just tired." And his son kept hearing him coughing all through the night. Next morning, he went to visit his dad in his room to see if he's okay, and the poor bugger was dead. He coughed up so much blood.
Well, this one I didn't talk about because me and her had a falling out the last time I talked to her. We was nose to nose.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like an asshole because I gave up on her. Or disowned her. I felt that's all I could do because I didn't know what else to do.
Well, at least she's, you know, at least she's at peace now, and, like, you know, she's probably at a better place. And
I hope so.
You know,
that one was just like me in personality.
You're probably holding your ass a bit of a kicking every now and then.
She was ballsy, got right up in my face. Yeah, she was ballsy. I mean, I had to piss, and she was like fucking around in the bathroom. And I'm like, I gotta use the bathroom. She told me piss outside. She was ballsy. She had some issues that I didn't really agree with, and we kind of went nose to nose because of it.
Well, the only thing you do is, like, you know, make peace with her and, like, you know, hope she's crossed over to the other side in a better place, and just let her know that you care about her, and, you know, you'll never forget her, and just talk to her like, you know, you used to in my way.
That was a hell of a thing to wake up to tomorrow morning getting that call. Or yesterday morning, I mean. Anyway, what's up?
I'm just pissed off with the councils, you know, like not letting us do what we want to do over here. It's always fucking rules, regulations, and bylaws.
Same here.
Yeah, but, you know, if you went out and bought a metal detector, right, yourself, yeah, you could do fucking loads of places where you can get permission. You don't need permission for the councils, do you?
It depends on where you go, I think.
Well, like, you know, parks, woodlands, you know, forestries.
Oh, yeah, at the parks you have to have a permit.
Well, we don't get permits here. The only place that I know that does a permit is Epsom Downs, and they only do 25 permits per year. So if 500 people went to go and get a permit, only 25 people would be lucky enough to get them. all the other councils don't do permits. They stop you from doing anything on like open ground space, like, you know, commons, woodlands, parks. You're not allowed to fly model aeroplanes. You're not allowed to like have electronic part. You know, like, you know, little remote control cars. You can't put boats in lakes. You can't sing. Can't dance. You can't do fucking anything over here. It's all these bylaws bullshit.
That's messed up.
Yeah. I know with the parks might be different, but over there you got so many like places like, you know, woodlands, forestries and stuff like that. I don't know you need permission there, but I know if someone owns like fucking 20 hectares of like forestry, all you got to do is go knocking on the door and get permission, and they'll say, yeah, do, you know, go ahead. Over here we ain't got nothing like that, because all our fucking country's been built over by fucking like businesses and shit like that, you know. We ain't got that much Greenland over here. Not where I live anyway. And what Greenland you have got, it's only like fucking a couple of acres, not hectares, acres. And they're stopping you from doing anything on any of their fucking council land. Can't get permission. They won't give you a permit. So sometimes people go out and just take a risk and hope they don't get caught, but I don't want to be doing that. So I don't want to get caught and fucking end up in fucking court and getting a fine and having my gear confiscated. The only place I can probably go to is farmland, and there ain't no farmland around here. Nearest farmland around to me is like an hour and 20 minutes away by public transport.
Yeah, that's happening here too. They're taking away all the farms and building cities.
Yeah.
They want us out of the city, Steve. That's it. That's it.
No, all these developers coming over are building on the Greenland, and all that history being like buried away for eternity. Now they say that they're trying to find out about our past, but how can they find out about us, about our past, if they got the developers fucking like building on every piece of like free land, and like, it's just fucking stupid, man. They need to do like what's that word for it? Protest. Someone needs to like open a website up and protest about it, and like get half, you know, a couple of million people, you know, metal detectors to sign and say like we want our rights to do metal detecting. That'd be fucking cool. But then like, you know, go through all the courts, and you know, it's probably cost people money.
Why don't you start it then, Steve? Start an organisation.
It costs money, mate.
No, do it not for profit. People donate to you, and then you spend it on just that. And it's not for profit, so you can't be taxed on it. You don't earn it. No one earns anything. There's no wages.
No, I've someone else done it, like a professional metal detectorist, like who's been doing it for like 20 years. Because they know a lot more about it than know the rules, regulations.
Do that then. Give the idea to a professional then. It's a good idea, Steve. Get a little petition going, set up a website. Positive, mate.
I think some people, like, especially metal detectors, like it as it is, but some don't.
We'll find all the ones that are not happy with the rules and that want to be able to just freely go out and just with a metal detector and pick up coins and stuff. It's not like they can get new coins anyway.
No. No, some people have been lucky enough to find hoards of like gold coins, like a few, I don't know how many years ago, but a certain amount of years ago, someone found a Saxon hoard. There's hundreds of, well, thousands of pieces of like gold and silver and other kind of stuff there.
Yeah.
Went to auction for over £4 million. They got for it.
Nice.
It was in the paper and everything.
That'll do you, will it, Steve? £4 million, that'd do me.
I wouldn't want to find a hold. I just want to find a few coins and that's it. Because I wouldn't sell them. I'll keep them. Put them in the trust fund for my son. Well, you two want to carry on talking for a little while, you can go ahead because I'm closing this down in about 15 minutes. Get an early night.
Ah, I'm all right, mate. Shut it down. I'll go to bed too. I'm pretty knackered.
Yeah, I'll get about another 10 minutes to drink our coffees. And then we'll shut it down. I've had my little rant.
Yeah, I've got a nice cup of it.
Sorry I'm quiet. I don't mean to be.
It's all right, mate. I'm tired.
G-Man says, I work for Westminster Council and there is a drive to rid Westminster of poor people. What a lot of bollocks, man. What are you going to do to all the poor people? Shoot them?
Get him, girl. Get him. Tell him off.
Or are you going to give them tons of money to make them a bit more rich?
Get him.
You should just shoot them, I suppose. Can't you go to Westminster and put in a petition to get the council to change their bylaws and allow people to go out and have a bit more kind of freedom on open parks and commons? Night, Charlie.
What's your toe?
I guess I got in here late.
Yep. I'm going to close down in a minute, mate.
Bloody cats.
Yeah, my one wants picking up, and she knows I'm drinking my coffee. Little sod.
Oh, I'm fucking tired, mate.
All right, guys. I'll hop out. Yeah.
All right. Good night, Will.
Mm.
Oh, look. Yeah, look.
Good night, mate.
G-Man says they're cutting back on housing benefits, etc. as well.
Oh, here's a bit of good news for you, Steve.
Yeah.
Remember what I was telling you? Remember what I was saying to you about a year ago about Cameron?
Yeah.
He set up the deal with Monster.co.uk and the DWP, and they set up this universal credit website crap. Yeah. Tried using it, and it's a load of bollocks. All it does is it takes you to Monster and it takes you to third-party subsidiaries, and then you have to sign up for their shit as well. So you might as well just do it all with an email address. It's actually a lot easier to take your phone in and just show them, like, this is what I've done. Have a look. And yeah, so they agreed. But he set that deal up. It was only to last for a couple of years. And guess what's happening? Like next week or in a couple of weeks?
They're going to remove it all.
It's all gone. It's all gone. They're shutting it down. Turn it all off. Yeah.
What? Hang on. What's shutting down? The DWP shutting down?
No, Universal Credit.
Oh yeah, I know. I got an email today saying it's going. You got to go on a job search or something to look for your job and everything.
No, they've set up a new. They've gone back to their old system, so it's nothing new. It's just they've just revamped their old website and they've sold it off to a new company now. And I'll be finding out who they are when it goes live. But at the end of the day, mate, it's all just a fucking scam. It's not even. They don't give a toss. She actually doesn't. Mate, they don't give a fucking toss at the end of the day. It's sick how little they're actually actively trying to help people get into work that can't fucking afford to get on a bus. They're doing nothing. I spoke to her today about, like, basically, if I'm on the dole for 4 months, that's like £2,300 fucking pound in my account, right? Yeah. So I said to her, I said, why don't you just give me that now and I'll come off of the dole and I'll create myself a little fucking cleaning business or a little fucking food stand or something. And as long as I make 20 quid a day, and I have to work 7 days a week, but whatever, 20 quid a day, and I'm earning more money per month than they give me. So I said, like, why don't you just fucking do that? I could go and get anything like that. I could even fucking create a couple of jobs if it picks up enough, and that puts money back into. So, and she's like, nah, good luck with that. I'm like, are you kidding me? So they're doing nothing to fucking help. So pisses me off, mate. I was well wound up with it today. Like, I wasn't rude or anything. I didn't exactly walk out fuming. I didn't walk out satisfied. I was not happy. I was more pissed off when I came out than when I went in.
Well, I got this email right today. It says, kind of scroll up it goes, right. You're receiving this email because you have a universal job match account which will close on 17th of June 2018. On 24th May 2018, the Department of Work and Pensions introduced a new service called Find a Job.
Find a job. Yeah, find a job. What the fuck?
You can still use the universal job.
And you know what it's going to be, don't you? You know what it's going to be, don't you, Steve? This Find a Job website. I haven't had a look at it yet because it's not live, but it's basically going to be a what'd you fucking call it? It's like an Ask Jeeves. It's going to be a search engine, just like the old one, only less intricate and a lot more, I suppose, in a way, user-friendly for the oldies who still haven't quite got to grips with modern computers. But at the end of the day, a lot less fucking helpful than the one they had in place up until now even was. And it's not helpful still. It's shit. You just get an email and do it yourself, and it's actually the easiest way to prove to them what you're doing.
They had the universal job search, didn't they? Which you had to go on.
They make you write out statements and put times and dates. It's all contained within your email address, as long as you give them that.
Simon, that link is live now, I think. Look, hang on.
Is it? Findajob.com. I had the fucking letter somewhere. It's in one of these bloody
bags. I'll post it in the chat link, yeah?
Give me a look at this. Give me a look. I'll tell you what it is. Give me a look.
Find a job. Right, example, what? For example, job.company skills. For example, city, county, or postcode.
Yeah, just do a search. Any old search. Have a look at it. I haven't put it in there yet.
You got to create an account on it. Like the one I had.
I create an account. Well, because
the universal job search one that I was on weren't any fucking listings of the jobs I wanted. So I went on like Monster. I went on fucking Job Match, Job Search, and several other ones. And when they questioned me saying, well, why aren't you being on the government one? I said, because they're not giving me hardly anything what I put in the listing on. So I'll get more listings on fucking Monster and Job Search and Job UK and all that shit. I said, what's the point of doing that? You know, I could be looking for more jobs on those websites than you're offering on your website. I said, it's just.
So I asked the bird. I asked the bird at the appointment that I had today, and I said, basically, are they replacing? You know, I just asked a few questions as you do. I said, are they replacing it? Is it mandatory? I mean, what next? And then when do I sign up, sort of thing? And the answers were, yeah, it's gone. Universal is just gone. Forget it. Ignore it. Don't touch it anymore. It's going to be deleted, and all the information and everything. It's not mandatory. You don't have to do this. You can carry on doing it the way I do it, which is essentially much fucking easier. You just put it all to a separate email. So I've got like my name and like my full name and then @gmail.com. And that's my private work for them. And then all I do is I put all my emails to it and I just show her my phone. I'm like, there you go. And if she really wants, I give her the fucking, like, log in on Google. Just go to Google now, Dawn. log in. Yeah, just do that. Look, there you go. It's all fucking there. Dates, times. It's much easier, mate. Do it that way. And if they don't accept it, show them why it's easier.
Well, I look for jobs, but I've not really applied for any because they're too fucking far away, and I've told them that.
Still, even when you fucking put your details on an email and have it sent, they always send you back a confirmation with a date and a time.
Yeah.
And it's just done for you there and then. Every time you look at some shit, just get them to send you an email. Did you apply for a job? No, but yeah, send me a newsletter. Boom, done. And then when she looks at it, you're like, yeah, that's the, you can explain, oh, mate, look, it's backwards. The DWP is fucking backwards. If they did it properly, people would be in work, because then it'd save all their time that they're spending quizzing people. How did you find a job? Where did you find a job? Why are you looking? Blah, blah, blah. No, get them to do it this way. You can look at that for 5 minutes and be, all right, yeah, he's okay, next. What do you want? And then they've got time to actually fucking build rapport with you. But they don't. They're like fucking zombies.
So I thought those actually, I think that's just like the universal job search they doing away, aren't they? And
no, they're getting rid of it. They're getting rid of universal job match. That website's going.
But the universal credit is still staying.
That's changing. It's all changing. Like I'm in, she said that I fell between a loop or something. So I'm in like the old universal credit, but they're upgrading it to a new one. So I've got to go to a new one this month when they upgrade their website. So I'm actually, my claim's changing from one thing to another. They are abolishing the old universal credit completely. It's all upgraded to a new system.
I'm on JSA. I'm not on universal credit. I'm just on JSA.
You will be. You will be. They're going to get rid of that soon down south as well. It's all happened up north. We're further, I don't know why, but up north it's further ahead. I guess there's more people in London, so
yeah,
it takes longer.
The thing is, when they start fucking changing around and put you on universal credit, you get paid monthly. I get like paid fortnightly.
Yeah, I get paid monthly, Stephen. It's shit. £200 in your account a month is 50 quid a week, and I've got to feed my cat, gas, electric, and internet bill. Then I eat on like a tenner a week. It's fucking terrible. I know, that's fine.
But the thing is, like, when they start fucking around and put me on a monthly payment, that's going to screw me out so badly.
I might be moving out soon, though, Steve. I might be saving myself £70 a month by moving into a different house.
What, paid by the government?
Nah. Private landlady. She doesn't want as much as my current landlord. She wants like it's 70 quid a month cheaper to live in her 2-bedroom house than it is this one. So I might move out.
I fucking had the money. I'd be fucking moving up to you, mate. I'll be using your spare bedroom. We'll be doing paranormal every fucking night. Have all my haunted dolls out.
Well, Steve, it's what I told you earlier on. It's cheap. All you need is to get a fucking man and van, pay him a couple £100 and move all of your shit up there in one night. And whatever you can't take, you just leave.
I've got too much stuff I can't leave. I'm going to put it in fucking storage like I did last time. That cost me fucking thousands, that did.
No, don't do that. You move it in one go. You got one flat. How much have you actually got that you have to take, realistically? Can you fit it in a big fucking van?
Oh no, I need a fucking like a truck, you know, one of those juggernauts.
Well, you don't need a 40-foot Arctic lorry, mate.
Yeah, well.
Anyway, my parents needed that for a 3-bedroom house, and they didn't even half fill it. It's a ridiculous amount of space. You don't need that. Yeah, you got a bunch of units. You got a bed. How much of your kitchen do you need to take?
None in the kitchen. The kitchen's all fucking. The only thing I need out of there is the microwave and my cooker and washing machine.
So what have you got, Steve? 2 rooms full of stuff, and it's not even full. Look, listen to me. That you will squeeze all of that into a big van. Your front room and that room, and maybe some of the junk off your balcony. You'll fit all of that into a van. You just got to squeeze it in. Don't throw it in. You got to pack it in properly. The bed goes flat, then the units on top of that, and then you slide shit in the side. You know. Pay a bloke £200 to do it, and you can move up here on the fucking benefits in a click, mate, on a heartbeat. There's companies up here that are crying out for tenants. They want people like you because they know they're going to get their money every month. I'm not even joking. That's how it is.
Lost Scotsman said, do you still have the bedroom tax in England?
Yeah, but only if you're with the council.
He said it stopped in Scotland a year ago, but yeah, I think they do have the bedroom tax.
Yeah,
they do. If you own a house and you're only using one bedroom, and you've got like a 3-bedroom house, and you get taxed on 2 bedrooms, which I think.
If the council are taxing you on a bedroom, then you're legally to apply. You're legally allowed to apply to your landlord for a tenant, and you can get a tenant into that room to pay for that bedroom tax plus a bit of rent on top. But then they're basically forcing people in houses that are, so you're one person, you're in a 3-bedroom house. They're going to charge you through the roof for that if you're on the council. You know, if all your kids are moved out and your husband's dead or whatever. It's sick, but that's what they're doing. It's the truth. They don't want you living like that. They want one person, 1 bedroom. That's how they want it. It's like fucking China, mate. That's why everyone's gone private. I'm private. I'm going to go private to private. I'm going through my private parts, guys. But no, she wants like 70 quid a month less. She only wants £275 a month for a 2-bedroom house with a yard right on the main road. That's probably why it's cheaper, because there's cars going by, but I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. As long as my cat can go out in the back alley and explore, she won't go near the road. She knows not to. She won't go out the front anyway. She won't be able to get out the front. But yeah, it's a nicer house than this one. This one's a piece of shit. It's falling apart. Fucking doors hanging off the hinges. It was like that when I moved in. I could never afford to put new doors in. I repaired that because I had to. I had no choice. When the roof came in, it was the fire department told me it was unfit for it had like what do they call it? Occupancy. It's unfit for occupancy. So I had to get it repaired. Which is a bit shit. Yeah, mate.
You know, in Scotsman's village, he said one person. Hang on, you can have a 3-bedroom house with 1 person there. There's 55 empty houses in his village.
Yeah. I'm not even shocked, Steve, because it's similar to that here. The numbers ain't as high, but you can walk past empty houses on every bloody street. Not the main roads. It's all full of nice people with nice cars, and they're all old. But
yeah, but if the thing is, if you've got lots of houses up there which are empty,
yeah,
like tenants, what's the jobs like up there? There can't be a lot of jobs out there.
There ain't none.
That's what I mean, then, isn't there?
There ain't none. But they'd rather us be up here and out of the way than down in the cities. And to be frank, I can do what the fuck I want up here. I can go out and have a fire. I can chill out in the woods. I'm not in anyone's way. It's better. If you got fucking mental health, Steve, it's better. Bit of peace and quiet, out of the hustle and bustle, no stress. You do what the fuck you want. No one bothers you. All the neighbours are friendly. Everyone else is stone-faced and grumpy. It's perfect.
Stone-faced and grumpy, perfect.
Well, yeah. You don't exactly walk up the street. Oh, hiya, how you doing? No one gives a fuck. You just walk up the street. Get your job done, whatever you're doing. And there is work. I'm not being fucking totally pedantic. There is work if you're willing to travel, but I ain't got the money to travel the distance for the jobs that I can do.
Yeah.
Fucking mate, I used to take 3 buses on a 2.5-hour journey one way to get to work.
No, that's 5 hours already, isn't it?
That's 5 hours out of your day. They wanted me to work 10-hour shifts. 15 hours out of my day. I literally got an hour. Get up, fucking wash, go to work. Get home, wash, go to bed. Get up, go to work, eat a bit. It's fucking nigh on killed me, mate. Get your own car before you come up here. That's some good fucking advice. But then you got to afford a car. Like, how do you afford a car without a job? You can't. You don't. I don't know how people do it. If they do, they're not eating. They're not eating a damn thing.
Got to be a troll count. No, it ain't a troll count. 650 few subscribers.
Who's a troll?
The juicy comes on and says like a bit of bullshit. Goes, Laugh out loud, you fucking wanks. So I timed him out. You know what?
He's got a couple of videos.
I put him in time. I've blocked him as well. Can't come on in and start fucking calling us wankers, mate. That's a bit unsociable, you know. We don't allow that on my channel. So you can go screw yourself.
What's this?
Down so good ducks, bathing, yeah, best pasta sauce for the money. The best damn brownie mix.
It's Classico.
Well, go and put some Classica on your brownies and put some that.
Guy not realised that he's fucking taking a video of a 19p pasta sauce, mate. I buy my pasta sauces for £1, you cheap bastard. 19p. Where the fuck are you getting that? Some packy shop round the corner, innit? Some fucking dirty little packy store that makes you spend at least more than £1 on your gas. I swear to you, mate, it's my ex-housemates, one of these wankers. We never liked each other. I always thought he was a fucking bit of a dickhead. I didn't realise he was this much of a dickhead, and he holds fucking grudges like a stupid... Mate, grow up. Grow up.
No one, mate. Anyway, I'm going to close it down. It's 2 o'clock. I'm going to go and hit the old sheets. I want to get up early and go somewhere today. Don't know where yet, but I'm going to go somewhere.
I'm going to go to bed. That's where I'm going to go, Steve.
Yeah.
I'll see you all later.
All right, catch you later. So thanks for coming on. I'll catch you later. Yeah, take it easy.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Cheer up.
Catch you later. Cheer up. I'll cheer up when we've got a bit more freedom from the fucking council and they start removing some of these fucking stupid pox-up bylaws. So anyway, never mind. I'll catch you later, guys. Good night. God bless. Bye.